We're going to take another look at the 2024 recruiting class, and we're going to shine a spotlight on four-star offensive tackle who signed with the Georgia Bulldogs, Michael Uini. And we're going to look at the highlights. We're going to look at the 24/7 Sports player profile page. But before we do that, you need to click that subscribe button because we're covering these prospects from the 2024 recruiting class every single day, player by player. And you need to know what these players look like from when they start making plays for your team. But on to his 24/7 Sports player profile page. If you're here for the highlights and the review, fast forward a little bit. You will get there, but we need to get to know him a little bit. He's a four-star prospect. He's up there in the rankings, ranked 11th in the rankings, 7th in the composite. One thing to know here, 6'7", 335 pounds. Probably a little thicker by now, considering the listed size here is probably dated. He's already enrolled in Georgia. Moving on down here, and this is the kicker for me. 42 offers, and then you look to the left, because we're just seeing just a few of them. Georgia, Alabama, Clemson, Florida, Michigan. We got ourselves a top-tier prospect. When I look at the offers, there's 42 of them, the amount. The quality of schools, I think there's a good chance he probably needs that 5th star, and he's probably being underranked a little bit. We do have some good tackles in this class. However, college football is saying, hey, we want this guy. We want this guy on our team. And that is a very good indicator because all those schools are not going after jabroni players. Played in 2 All-Star games, Under Armour All-American game, and the Polynesian Bowl. And then just going off the scouting report, we're just going to skim it. Large framed offensive tackle prospect with requisite reach on the outside. He's big body. Wears his mask well, displays encouraging knee bend flexibility, functional athlete with above average lateral range, so he moves laterally very well with good footwork. That means he's a bigger dude that can move. Also plays basketball. That makes sense. He's going to have good footwork. He's going to be able to backstep into pass protection really well. He's quick. He's skilled. Good footwork, like I said, just from reading the tea leaves. And you got to read the tea leaves on these scouting reports because they're not going to tell you everything. They're not going to be blunt about what they saw. And then we come to the highlights and we're like, whoa, he also does this? Oh, he also does this in coverage? Oh, okay. That's why you got to look into these scouting reports and take it a little bit further. Good twitch, good athleticism. I like what I'm seeing here. What I like most, 42 offers. That lets me know college football wanted this dude. That is a huge indicator. Going down here to the timeline. Enrolled at Georgia, signed on National Signing Day. Alabama wanted him. They were predicting him to commit to Georgia. He did. 4-star prospect, one of the top tackles in the class. Should he be ranked higher? We're going to see. But On3 has him ranked 15th. ESPN 7, Rivals 9. Industry Rankings has him at 8. 4-star prospect down the line. But we're going to take a look at his highlights right now. We're going to see what he does on the field. 5 minutes and 55 seconds of highlights. This one should be fun to watch, so let's get to it. Let me know what you think about him in the comments below. We already saw him pancake a dude right there. That's him right there. We see the height. Comes off the ball. He should, there we go, finish that dude because the size difference. Comes off the ball. That's the same play. Just lays on him. Finishes him. I don't want to grade his athleticism yet. I haven't seen a large enough sample of plays. I think that first play, he was just making sure the guy doesn't break on him. We need to highlight him. We need to highlight him more because we're just ripping plays here real quick. He's right here. Let's see what he does. Looks like it might be in pass pro. Nope, we're getting downfield. Nobody there to block, finds a dude, kills him. Kills him. I say this on all the offensive tackle and offensive line videos. It should be so dominant you can't grade the player. Boom. Kills the dude up there. It was up top. Just murders him. Because, one, against your casual high schooler, even against good competition, if you're regarded as a top 10 recruit in any class, it should be a mauling. You should be destroying guys left and right, like this right here. Ooh. He is nasty. He is a nasty player. Here we go. We're getting downfield. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Let's see what happens on this one. Gets to him and finishes him. Where we at here? Back there. There he goes. Finishes another guy. Same play, right? That was the same play, just a different camera angle. We're downfield. Nice hit on the smaller guy. He does move well. We're not getting a sample of that, though. Where's he at? Where's he at? They need to highlight him more. There he is. We got 35 in front of him. Oh, okay, there's power. And there's some explosiveness. Just folded him up like a lawn chair. Brought him straight down. And it's not like he was a small dude. I mean, he should do that. But he's doing what he should do. Grading him against some of the top tackles in the class. I say he's a finisher. I say some other tape with some of these other tackles might be a little bit more dominant. I can see why he's a little bit more down the rankings. But I can also see the size. I can see him move laterally very well. I don't think they put together this tape too well for him, though. He's a mauler. He gets his hands on you, it's over. And it should be like that. And it's been like that with every offensive tackle prospect. That's a good thing. Here we go. Pass protection. Looking good. His feet is good. He's got good balance. He's got very good balance. Steps back. All right. What are we doing now? We got to hustle. We got to hustle. You don't have to hustle, but you got to hustle. You don't have to, but you have to. If you understand what I'm saying. I think the upside's immense. I think we just got to tap into this. I think we need a little bit more assertiveness. Just from gauging him. But he's a mauler. The upside's immense because, man, he murders dudes at the point of attack. We got reach. We got length. We got feet. We move laterally well. Like they said in the scouting report, I'm definitely seeing that. I'm seeing some bursts, too, coming out of him. And then there's some plays where it looks like he takes it off a little bit, but I can't tell because it's highlight. Look, good turn on that one and throws the guy. He's strong. He's strong. I don't know if they mentioned that if we got deeper into the scouting report, but he's strong. I can see why teams like him. You have him anchored there on the other side of the line. You can do a lot with him. You can work with this kid. The fact that we got so much upside is what I like about him. And you know I love upside with prospects. Like, I'm not a negative Nancy on prospects. Like, ooh, getting to it. But I can definitely see where he can tap into that and become a big-time player. He can add to that frame. Add to that. There's the quickness. There it is. You do not see everything on the highlights till you see it on the highlights, and if it's even there. He moves like a cat. He moves like a cat. I do not know what these recruiting services see, but I can tell you that's what the college program saw, and I've been waiting for that. It was that play, and they probably saw that multiple times because they get more tape, even more than the recruiting services. They spend more time on these players because they're making the investments here. They got to get that right, and they got to understand these players. That's what they saw. And I already noted that when they put together this highlight tape, they didn't do too well for him. It was not the greatest tape. Some plays are ran twice, different angles. Gets that guy down the ground. Level competition, it's not the greatest, so it's not really bringing the most out of him. Guaranteed, we see that with a lot of schools. But that one play, I was looking for it. When I watch highlights, I understand that you can get a package of highlights, 5-10 minutes, and it will not show you all the goods. If you get that one play, you'll see all the goods. It was that play. It was that pull play. Look at the burst. Look at the speed. He's got good feet. We've noted that prior to that play. Moves laterally well. Has good balance. Has good hands. Has good length. Has good strength. He will finish you. I feel like there's a lot of untapped potential, and that's a good thing. I like upside. I like untapped potential when I look at prospects. That's what I want. I actually rate players with how much untapped potential, how much they are likely to reach it, and how I'm excited for it, because I'm excited for that. I'm excited for a kid to be a project, going to Georgia, work his way up, and become something there. And that could definitely happen here. And there's a reason why 42 programs was after him. And the recruiting sites are kind of like, you don't trust the recruiting sites 100%. You don't trust the scouting report 100%. You have to look and read between the tea leaves in the scouting report and in the tape a little bit with the highlights, because we're not getting everything. We can't watch him play. That being said, I see immense upside with this player. That one play was enough to sell me for that. That one play, and I was waiting for it. I was being very subjective. I was like, what's going on here? What's going on? Why do these teams want this? Because I'm seeing a good offensive tackle. That's what they saw. That is what they saw week in, week out at the high school level. That is what they saw in 1v1s. That's why they were submitting offers for this guy. We got a guy who can move, who's got length, who is huge and is strong, has good feet, has good balance, and we got to put it all together. And you got this ball clay here that can get you right up here, who can surpass a lot of those guys ranked higher at him, who has some of these other things already put together. Good prospect. Good prospect. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I want to hear about it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.